My baby is back to back. This is a scenario that lots of women dread, because the baby is supposed to be in a position where the baby's back is alongside your abdomen. So your baby should be, if you were laying on your back, imagine you're laying on your back and your baby is in your uterus, your baby should be looking down at your bottom. Your baby should not be looking up with its spine running along your spine. If your baby is in that position, then that can cause some problems in terms of how your labour is going to go. It can cause a lot of back pain in the interim, and it can cause a long, slow, drawn-out prodromal labour phase as well. And often women who have what we call back-to-back labours, they complain of such terrible back pain, and they complain of long, drawn-out labour as well. And often because the head isn't sat on the cervix effectively, it doesn't dilate as well as it should do. Sometimes what can happen is, if you are in an environment which caters for people who are high risk, and you've got a baby that's back to back, often you get told you're not progressing, the cervix isn't dilating, you've been checked, and then 4 hours later you checked again and you're still 4 centimetres, you're still 5 centimetres, and it's because the baby is in an OP or back-to-back position. And then what that can then lead to is what we call the Cascade of Intervention. So because labour is not progressing, let's go and do a cesarean, or let's get the drip going because your cervix isn't dilating as it should. There are some exercises that you can do to rotate the baby round, or to help rotate the baby if you have been told your baby is OP. Sometimes the force of contractions will turn the baby round so that it's not back to back anymore. Sometimes your baby can be back to back right through pregnancy or the last trimester, and then suddenly you hit labour and the force of the contractions just spins the baby round and the baby is in a fab position again. One of the things you can do in labour to help is to keep mobile. If you're laying flat on the bed continuously, that doesn't help the baby twist round. If you're in an upright position, or you're leaning over the bed, or you're on all fours, or you're swinging your hips from side to side, or you're on one of those birthing balls, that really can help rotate the baby round. If you're sitting on a birthing ball, try and swing your hips so that you're doing like a figure of 8, or you're just going side to side. That can help. Try and lean forward. But the moment you get onto the bed and you lay flat, that really can slow down the process. Sometimes, and I've been in this situation before, I've had a lady whose baby was back to back and she was 9 centimetres and her cervix just would not dilate anymore. And all we did was just turn her onto her side for a little bit, I think for about 10 minutes or so, and that was enough to help, along with the force of the contractions, that was enough to help the baby's head rotate around a little bit more, just to help get the baby into an optimal position.